As they say that the beauty of the sun can be seen as it rises, Sujatha was born as a second child to Dr. K.S. Krishna Gopal and Srimati Vimala, both who have made Nelikuppam in Tamil Nadu as their place of living. Sujatha the child was a sublime visual poetry and the making of a person with an alchemy of vigor and intelligence that would be taking the ophthalmic industry by storm in the years to come was pretty evident then. Inspired by her father's medical practice, Sujatha knew even in her childhood days what was in store for her in the future. She had the early part of her school education at the St. Mary's in Kadalur, wherein she not only took interest in science subjects, which in any case came naturally to her, but also in English literature. Her interest in the English language had a drawing towards the English theatre, and she had enacted in quite a few Shakespeare plays during her school days. On completing her school education, she moved out of her safe and comfortable confines of her parents' home to keep her first step towards her long journey in pursuit of medical profession. She joined the Tanjavur Medical College for doing her undergraduation in medicine, and she completed the degree with the flying colors. She was ranked as number 1 in forensic medicine. After completing her MBBS program, she decided to specialize in ophthalmology, which was her dream. Dr. Sujatha joined the Shankara Nethralaya at Chennai, which was one of the most prestigious and premier eye institutes in the world. The successful academic tenure at the Shankara Nethralaya marked the beginning of a lifelong engagement in delivering eye care. Dr. Sujatha has an insatiable thirst for learning and challenges herself constantly with explorations which are pregnant and loaded in the field of ophthalmic science and technology. Decanting in full measure her individual skills for providing world-class eye care for those thousands of people having vision impairment and ailments, she has created a new grammar in the ophthalmic history in this part of the country. Dr. Sujatha is one person who is in constant search of scholarship. She is a voracious reader of printed books and an avid net browser. She has an unquenchable thirst for learning, which compels her to allocate a significant portion of waking hours for the sake of gaining wisdom. Assigning enough time to pore over medical books, scientific journals, dissertations, research theses, and periodicals on ophthalmic science, she ensures that she keeps herself constantly updated on the latest developments and findings in the field of eye care. Knowledge and wisdom thus acquired is put into effective use by deploying a two-pronged strategy. Firstly, it is shared amongst the co-ophthalmologists, optometrists, and paramedical staff for making Rajan Eye Care as a knowledge-centric organization. Secondly, it is translated into world-class eye care delivery for the larger benefit of the community. Dr. Sujatha Mohan anchors the academic program at the hospital. In addition to these, the hospital is also engaged in several research activities under her tutelage and guidance. She has written many scientific papers in peer-reviewed international journals and presented very many talks in national and international ophthalmic forums. She is the prime driving force towards institutionalizing an ethics committee inside the organization with a fairer representation from outside community for taking care of patients' interest and care. Being the director of Rajan Eye Bank, a Rotary Club of T.Nagar initiative, she has performed innumerable corneal transplant surgeries and has been working relentlessly towards promoting eye donation. She has specialized in phacoemulsification and foldable IOLs, treatment of glaucoma, and is a leading refractive LASIK surgeon. Having a fiery courtship with the technology, Dr. Sujatha is in the forefront while considering favorably the deployment of cutting-edge engineering for providing world-class ophthalmic care. Scientifically proven new technologies which serve as a boon to patients suffering from different types of eye ailments are harnessed effectively. Steely willed and coupled with a volcanic energy, she conducts her day-to-day engagements with a rare amalgam of verve and vivaciousness coupled with a penchant for discipline and regulation. Her professional delivery is an orchestration of vim, spirit, dash, exuberance, and sparkle. She can never hurt the fly, but spares no rod to put an end to dishonesty and non-commitment to forge an organization of repute and high performance. Benchmarked to world-class standards, Dr. Sujatha has played an architect's role to script the hospital's patient care policies, clinical protocols, investigative procedures, surgical processes, and system administration. She works with an infectious enthusiasm that makes the entire team at Rajan Eye Care work as one family with zeal and fervor in pursuit of professional excellence. The credit of muting and institutionalizing at Rajan Eye Care an irresistible feeling of affection, empathy, and kindness for the patient goes to Dr. Sujatha Mohan. It is the personal zeal of delivering eye care to the entire spectrum of the society with a scientific temper and patient centricity that earned the prestigious Nari Puraskar Award from the Government of India.
नमस्कार। अंतर्राष्ट्रीय महिला दिवस की आप सभी को शुभकामनाएं और वर्ष 2018 के लिए नारी शक्ति पुरस्कार वितरण समारोह में आप सभी का हार्दिक स्वागत। सुश्री सुजाता मोहन, आपने नेत्रदान के महत्व पर जागरूकता फैलाई और चेन्नई में ग्रामीण और गरीब आबादी को नेत्र सेवा प्रदान की है।
The highest civilian award given to a woman in this country. Dr. Sujatha cuddles the philosophy of seeking life in its entirety as enjoyed in our Vedic scriptures, holding steadfast Purnam, fullness, as the underlying tenet. She immaculately makes her time available for various other aspects of life apart from medicine. She has interest in literature, theatre, music, cuisine, housekeeping, gardening, and various other mundane day-to-day affairs, all encompassed with a lot of sense and sensibilities. Art and aesthetics has formed an intrinsic fiber in her daily fabric of life. She is a prolific writer, and her maiden book, Coffee with Vakil Varadu, has received some rave reviews from critics. Endowed with a brilliant and admirable knowledge of English, she has her own personal style for communication. Liberally sprinkled with simple words, she makes the language easily understandable but makes it a point to convey it with punch and power. Exceptionally talented and gifted, her writings are skillfully crafted to bring out meaningful messages to the society. Married to Professor Dr. Mohan Rajan, Dr. Sujatha plays not only as an able support to him in steering a one-of-a-kind entrepreneurial venture for delivering world-class eye care, but also leaves her own indelible footprint in whatever she does. Mother of two wonderful children, whom she has honed and nurtured to blossom into talented and skilled eye surgeons. She still feels that it is too early to hang up her boots. In resonance to a famous American philosopher's words, "Miles to go before I sleep," Dr. Sujatha Mohan feels, as she turns 60, that she has much more to do to make this world more equitable, sustainable, and a better place to live.